What if a routine traffic stop wasn't about broken taillights, but a badge-wearing bully's itch to assert control over a black man in a suit? For Dr. Malik Thompson, that split-second judgment was about to collide with a siren screaming for his expertise and his humanity. The sodium glow of street lamps pooled like spilled oil on the rain-slicked asphalt of Detroit's late-night arteries, the clock ticking past 11 p.m. on a Thursday in October. Wipers slashed rhythmically against the downpour, thunder grumbling low like a warning from the overcast sky, while distant horns blared from the expressway, a symphony of urban impatience. Malik gripped the wheel of his silver Audi, his scrubs exchanged for a crisp button-down after a 16-hour shift at Mercy General, eyes heavy but alert. The pager on his dash blinked faintly, another consult pending, but he was en route home, stealing a rare moment for his daughter's bedtime story over FaceTime. Red and blue lights erupted in his rear view, pulsing like a migraine. Malik's heart stuttered, a familiar dread coiling in his gut. He signaled, eased onto the shoulder near a shuttered bodega, the tires crunching gravel. Rain hammered the roof, muffling the world outside. He killed the engine, hands at 10 and 2. Textbook compliance drilled into him since his first license. Deep breaths, don't move, survive. The patrol car door creaked open, boots splashing through puddles. Officer Kyle Brennan approached, flashlight beams slicing through the deluge, pinning Malik like a specimen. Brennan was mid-40s, stocky build straining his uniform, face shadowed under the brim of his cap, but his jaw set in that rigid line Malik knew too well, the posture of unchallenged authority. "License and registration," Brennan barked, rapping the window with his knuckles. No "evening, sir," just command. Malik exhaled slowly, keeping his movements deliberate as he reached for his wallet. His fingers brushed the ID clipped to his lanyard, Malik Thompson, MD, board-certified cardiologist, but he didn't flash it yet. Escalation was a game he refused to play. "Evening, officer, here you go." He slid the documents through the crack, rain flecking the console. Brennan snatched them, squinting at the name under the beam. His lips curled faintly, a flicker of disdain, eyes narrowing at Malik's pressed shirt, the faint scent of hospital antiseptic clinging to him. "Thompson, you know why I pulled you over?" Malik met his gaze steadily, though his pulse thrummed in his temples. "No, sir. Taillight out?" Brennan snorted, a puff of breath fogging the glass. "Speeding. 15 over in a 35. And this?" He tapped the window, glancing at the dash clock. "Late night for a joyride in Daddy's car." The implication landed like a gut punch. Stolen wheels, assumed criminal. Brennan's free hand rested on his belt, inches from the holster, a casual threat. Malik's jaw clenched, molars grinding. He'd clocked the speedometer, 42, tops, but facts bent under suspicion. "I was heading home from work, long shift. Pager's on if you need to verify." He nodded to the device, its screen glowing with an unanswered alert. "Code blue, ETA critical." Brennan ignored it, flipping through the license like it was contraband. "Work, huh? What do you do exactly? Night janitor?" A chuckle, low and mean, his eyes raking Malik's frame, tall, broad-shouldered, skin the deep brown of polished mahogany. No tremor in Brennan's stance, just that coiled readiness, the power high of a man who'd never been the one asked to prove his worth. Heat flushed Malik's neck, but he swallowed the retort, glancing at his phone on the passenger seat. Lena's text. "Hurry home, baby. Aisha's asking for you." A flicker of doubt crossed Brennan's face. No, just boredom now, radio crackling faintly on his shoulder. "Unit 7, respond." "Look, officer," Malik said, voice even, laced with the exhaustion of 1,000 such stops. "I'm a doctor, cardiologist at Mercy. There's an emergency." Brennan leaned in closer, rain dripping from his cap onto the sill. "Doctor? Right. Like I haven't heard that one. Step out of the vehicle." His tone sharpened, a blade unsheathed, hand hovering nearer the cuffs on his belt. The power struggle crystallized, one man's word against another's life, the rain a veil hiding any witnesses. Malik's breath hitched, mind racing, comply, de-escalate, or risk the viral video that might come too late. His hand twitched toward the door handle, resignation settling like lead. But then a wail pierced the storm. Sirens, urgent and multiplying, closing fast from the boulevard. Brennan straightened, head whipping around, his flashlight beam swinging wildly. The ambulance crested the rise, lights strobing crimson against the wet blacktop, tires hissing as it braked hard behind the patrol car. Paramedics spilled out, one waving frantically toward Malik's Audi. "Dr. Thompson, we need you stat! Aortic rupture en route from the crash on I-75. He's coding!" Brennan froze, document slipping in his grip, rain blurring his vision. The beam dropped, illuminating Malik's lanyard at last, the MD gleaming like an accusation. Paramedics rushed the gurney past, monitors beeping shrill, a patient's gasps ragged in the downpour. One tech shot Brennan a glare, muttering, "Back off, man, he's the on-call." Malik stepped out then, coat flapping in the wind, his calm fracturing into focused fury. He brushed past Brennan without a word, gloved hands already assessing vitals, barking orders that cut through the chaos. Brennan stood rooted, face paling under the lights, his authority evaporating like mist. A radio squawk. "Dispatch to Unit 7. Stand down. Priority medical." As Malik stabilized the patient amid the flashing chaos, Brennan retreated to his cruiser, door slamming like a confession. The ambulance doors shut, siren reigniting, carrying truth and triage into the night. But in the rear view as they sped away, Malik caught Brennan's stare, haunted, unblinking, knowing one dash cam clip could unravel a career or ignite a reckoning that no badge could outrun. 2 23.7s.